Come one, come all. The night show begins shortly. As always, like to give time for others to show. Huh. Yes, I see you have arrived, Magus. Well, come on, come on. The night show will begin shortly. And while we wait for the night show to begin, I'm actually going to set up something special with today's stream. As I promised before, this stream is going to be a special kind of stream. Manage a poll. Create a new poll. Question. What is... Still can only do 10. Starting the poll, and we'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment. The one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion, you know what you can call me. I am your night host, the one who reads through the night tome, who travels through this kingdom of entertainment to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready to blaze the trail, find your path, and be a nameless. Because it's time to continue our ride on the Astral Express. So it's Honkai time. Let's first contact some allies. Investigate. Activate the current note of Anchor attempting to contact the family representative.
Miss Himiko, is that you?
Why is that Robin? Nice.
Yes, and you are Miss Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. And even now I can only appear in disguise. On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family, but we essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to...
And don't forget everyone, there is a vote. And do note, if you do vote,
My charitable foundation will also...
please let me know if you're a subscriber, your vote, so I know to count your votes twice and
They'll ensure that proper
what you voted for. I see right now Wind Waker has gotten a vote.
and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
Alright, that's all the allies, because I have done the rest of them on screen. But let's continue.
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
They're all in the baths.
That makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
Shit.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew.
Shit.
Gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 Titans who guard Amphorius.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture and
Oh, despite the fact she's not Evernight anymore, she's still dressed in Evernight's outfit. Let's be honest, March works it.
A bit more casual and laid back.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you.
Well, guys, remember, the vote is still up for anyone who's interested in voting for what the next game is. And again, please remember, subscribers, your votes do count too. Twice, but I do need to know if what you voted for, unfortunately.
If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to her, we all
Please note, the vote is only will be up for 10 minutes. I can't make it longer than that.
Humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does she look like now?
It can't be a wreck.
I thank you for letting
I suppose.
me know, Magus, but please also note you are not a subscriber. Your votes, that only counts once.
Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawn Cloud. She looks way more majestic now than she used to.
I'm not trying to be rude saying that. I'm just noting because that's the whole point where I'm asking people to share their votes, so I know for subscribers. It's kind of hard for me to tell. It doesn't actually tell me who put what vote.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
Ooh.
That colossal deity is her. She has become the pillar of the world.
I'm guessing we can't get that as an outfit.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike her usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness her awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world. And every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius' destiny.
Awakening? Has she fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone.
Damn.
Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. on, everyone. Let's get closer to her. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
The world being pro. They know what they're doing with these words.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of her transformed into a towering tap.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? Her advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but that's why we love Stealth.
World.
She still amuses us all.
Of reason, teaching us to find erudition amidst imperfection. Praise be to Electra, chalice of plenty, for you brew the ocean.
Smash everything in sight.
Ability with every toast at the feast. Praise be to Hyacinthia, eye of twilight, for the rainbow you cast turns the light of both dawn and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise be.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world. As we
I always knew people would pray for me eventually. But not like this.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
She will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer.
Throne of Worlds, I like that.
Rather, I am the nameless, who dwells among mortals, flickered and dimmed. And the age of the gods at its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Damn, I want to use a line like that now.
This?
Yes.
Throne of
It's the
Worlds.
miracle she brought.
Raining down like a storm, the prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far.
Hey, 1989. Hope you're ready to party like it's 1999.
All of
Okay,
you.
okay. New poll.
in the name of Kozlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
How's the lawn?
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Alright, re-putting the poll up as a new poll. If you've already voted, do not vote again, please. Herda. Damn, all these character switches.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion. This must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that?
Well, there's definitely a prayer of chaos, so...
It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask. Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
Think of one.
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Huh? Then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance.
Alright.
We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Because I think it's, you know, better to use the character that is in the store. March, you're out. Herta, you're in. Confirm. And since we're literally playing as her, that's one thing I will admit I don't understand with Honkai. Why does it that I have to put them into the party even though technically we're meant to be playing as them? I want to see how this goes.
You just don't learn. The door to a whole new world.
Joemia, unlimited blade work. Seriously, that's the one thing I did. Lost of it, and then I'm disappointed with Honkai as well. They gave us fake characters as a crossover, but they don't let them speak. You know watch how I love to hear Excalibur!
You've just got to expand your thinking.
God, I love that. There's a reason Archer is on my team so much. Oh, I have to use the hand thing. I didn't even realize that. Engage.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
No, you're not allowed to do that, Herta.
Keep it going. What is this? A junkyard for old...
Boom.
Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
My god, is it a spaceship?
Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Board the mistletoe. Well, that's a name.
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that Punklorian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel.
These names.
Even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Iron 2 never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections.
Uh-oh.
Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Order Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is.
Alright, activate mistletoe. I'm sorry, just that name. The name makes me laugh. Activating mistletoe.
Organized with the Emperor's junkyard of a birthday. Buckle up. We're hacking in.
Hacking via mistletoe. Alright.
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? turning your own graveyard into this.
I probably see this. I'm not in control. Ooh, what's that light?
What's that up ahead?
Zane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
This is Screwlim's personal collection piece, an elegant design Trojan program. Press the cruise button to start flying, and then press again to switch to hover state. Use the left joystick to steer the mistletoe, and press the accelerate button for a temporary speed boost. Press the exit button to end the flight. Toggle the vertical inversion option to change the flight control. The mistletoe is equipped with an auto cruise program. Press the auto cruise button, and the mistletoe will automatically fly to the navigation point. Press again during auto cruise to switch to manual control.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the hammer.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data.
Oh, this doesn't need the auto cruise.
Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
I'm not just letting it just do what it needs to do. Alright, the vote just ended again with nobody voting this time. I'm going to put it up one more time. Please vote if you have not had the chance. Remember, subscribers, your votes count twice. But I need to know what you voted for so I know to keep track of it. And this is the last time I'm putting up the vote for today. I would put it up for more times, but that's the one outside for Twitch. It only lets me put it up for 10 minutes max. Kind of annoying. Pull this up one more time. There we go. Hack the door, reverse the composition. Oh shit, we're firing a laser.
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not promising.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike.
Damn.
Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records. But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science docs for leave. That thing only goes by one name. Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire sector system.
Damn.
So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs.
Let's just say these people are crazy.
The life form known as the
I love it.
Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace. But he failed, it still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Emporius, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
Lock?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world.
During flight, you can open the map to check your waypoints. Select the waypoint icon and select Start Cruise. Then the mistletoe will automatically fly to and land at the selected waypoint.
Remember the great tomb of the nameless?
I don't know if the stream is a few minutes behind. We'll reach the next one. Investigate.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Emporius' extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel.
Why did this one continue to fight?
Xandar had to lie to the original Feynman and Cyrene.
He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat. He had found no viable...
So you had to lie to play with your experiment.
Alright. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Investigate.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance 0.
What's going on?
Shit.
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real Matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Right, this one, continue the fight. The Quadar Zane Ultrabank expression barrier has been deactivated. Screwum has deployed multiple acceleration rings in the Home 13 data space to enhance the missile's hacking efficiency. Piloting the missile through an acceleration ring will grant a powerful speed boost effect during which directional control is disabled. I mean, I'm just doing auto control, so.
I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction
Exometh
are still rising.
Man, why does this game have to be coming up with some cool-ass names?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the Exo.
Hey, boys. Alright. You're still in time for. There's currently a vote going on for what the next games we'll be playing on the night show. Oh, I see someone actually just put a vote down.
Repulsive force is unlike anything I've
Thank
felt
you.
before.
I was gonna say,
Is this the
wasn't
place?
soon. Wind Waker. Just making sure. I don't know how many people have watched and have heard that I've said there's a vote going on. We've seen 2 votes so far.
Didn't expect that.
Although some people have voted off screen that I do know
Digital
IRL.
rubble. Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathway.
I'm just waiting for the next moment in
Anaxagoras' control.
here to see something's coming.
But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion. Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a spectator. Literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself.
I just feel like the fact that we got the
Might as well drop
technique
in
thing
and say
that
hi to the
literally,
real him.
Logic.
literally no.
Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost that matchup.
2-1-1. 2 smart members of the Genius Society.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor is in place. Proceed when ready.
Oh, I'm at the time. Catch. I keep questioning myself. If the end of an nymph's life is only this inescapable void, why keep pushing the boulder uphill? Creek. The answer is, of course, we must move forward. Creek. That's the gate. Ooh, this part looks familiar.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here. However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
It's his domain. Stay alert.
You can just hear the computer program in the background.
Cheap trick. We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those
melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellatron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's main frame. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
How does that work?
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
She's got points.
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous.
That's fair.
And hates variables.
I mean, I kind of figured. I'm glad at least more votes have gone through, although I'm not going to put the votes up for again.
But Xandar shut that
I'll say the
down
next game has been
just now.
picked, but hey, who knows where it'll go.
Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly.
Not at least, any of these games are all games I look forward to and want to play. I'm glad to have the chance to play it. Now I'm curious how some of them will even go.
Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced.
Nope, I have not played.
You already have a
I don't remember playing any Digimon games other than being a kid and
Of course. Though I don't have hard
And,
proof, I'm almost certain. That the Demiurge
playing a
is
racing
in
one.
everyone's plain
But I
sight.
have watched a little bit of the Digimon game, and I'm honestly very interested in seeing my chance to play it. Especially if it has at least features that make it possible. I know how some people can get stuck in games, can move
Because
on.
the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellatron didn't notice them.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
But yeah, no matter what, with all these games that are on the vote, oh, right.
What a mess.
I hope literally at one point I'm going to play all of them at least once.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Slim chances. I mean, no chances. 500 sand in the universe. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
But it ain't zero. So you know what that means? Never tell me the odds.
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Ligus's coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
No, Ender is dead.
Nothing but a head left? Well, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
Killed him.
My elated greetings. Welcome you two. I'm very happy that you responded to my final words. choice.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me. The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphorius's heart.
End this charade already. That Amphorius's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphorius's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphorius's body.
Oh, I'm just waiting to see what comes next.
The answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here. As we reveal the truth behind Felius 093's disappearance. A lie by the remembrance.
But where should I start with the story about me?
Ooh.
From the beginning of the universe?
It's supposed to be Cyrene?
Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend.
Weird point for a question mark. Or
The
an
god
option
in my
thing.
dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphorius, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree. The daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world.
Form image? Where are we going with
Moving
this?
opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Record. Undefined record number 6 archive.
Anyway.
Yeah, this is totally gotta be Cyrene.
Tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
Probably rich.
But the name Ide Siliciae came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods.
My childhood friend did not understand.
Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So I grew up to be gentle as well.
Record. Undefined record number 28, archive.
But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Record. Find record number 496, archive. Processing object information 093 form image. Cyrene! Record.
Correction. Philia 093's record number 496. Archived.
Program from unknown publisher. Deranged Philia 093. Allow, right, access allow. Running Philia 093 EX. God, the Battle Network fan in me just reminded of all those EX. You know, I would love another Mega Man in the Battle Network.
Miss me yet?
Yes. Honestly, you know what's gonna suck? After all these characters during Florence, we're not gonna see these characters as much. There, you pull that again.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia 0.
Wait, hell, when was the last time we seen Finon?
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete.
0, 9, 3. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Learn.
Philia 093 equals Peach.
Peach. Not what I expected. Save.
Peach's record. Number 8128. Archived.
Iron term EX runtime error. No handle exception occurred 1/3. Object name every page of record. Click expert to ignore the error and continue. Click details to view the full log. Running Iron Tome EX.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolamos 600.
pretty.
Electrical signal sequence, schema 720. Track, reason.
Related to raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence, 093.
Related to love.
Just a pause there. Randall exception occurred. 2/3 object error, naive dream. Click X to ignore the error and continue. Click details to view the full log. Sorry. Running Aratomi X.
Formatting progress 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad. Peach. Don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment. I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me? Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me.
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away. A little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of
I have no
Remembrance
words.
Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Id Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach. Crying alone. Little fairies. Friends. Peach. Memory. Saved.
I'm just watching because I have nothing else
Little
to say.
fairies. Good
Sorry.
friends. Bye-bye.
An unhandled exception occurred. 3/3 object name, a new blankness. Click this to ignore the error and continue. Click details to view the full log. Exit. Running Aratomi X.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
Shh. You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Peach. Strange.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Why? Unhappy.
Formatting progress 73.9%. 98%.
I'm just watching.
I'm here.
Want to figure out
Be scared?
what's going on.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? Blank spaces? What's that? I'm actually really lucky, you know. During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch. Peach
Everyone's been cycled.
left. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space.
Yes.
Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space. Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene, then there is blank space. Query, love.
The developmental trends of the Erudition have nothing to do with creating a
No clue what's going on.
consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, I don't understand. Query, Cyrene? What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Emphorius' dawn in the next life? Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, Mike. Yes, right. Query, memory.
I'm completely lost. I don't know what. I'm literally just watching and waiting to see where's this all leading to because I have no idea what the hell's going on. Like, I'm so confused.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest of time.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest.
Learn.
Easy. I can. I learn.
Is the demiurge supposed to be
I don't like tears.
memory? I don't know. I really don't know what's going on.
I came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. Yet you always seem so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy. stories.
What is going on
Easy.
right now?
I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Treeby's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty. Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Cyrene is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail.
Ooh. Learn.
Simple. Got it.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
Alright. Let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on. Cheer up a bit, okay? Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile. Transparent. Like a crystal. Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft. Pink. Like a flower.
Learn.
The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah! I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then... as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see. I get it all. Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all.
Is this? I don't get what we just witnessed. I'm
So
still
weird.
confused. The more I see.
I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up. Hi. Miss me yet? It just feels like you are a bit more mature. Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene, Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down. It's almost as if I can understand.
Well, I noticed the one in the
your
background,
words
but
now. The things you say are
that's
very
what's
cute.
going on.
Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together. What a nice fairy tale. I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together.
I wonder if this is leading up to the book we've been writing this entire time. But it's just, I'm so wondering what's going on. Is this supposed to be a reveal that something is on with memory? Like, wasn't this all bringing up the Demiurge and who the Demiurge was? I'm so confused. What's going on here?
The crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is. Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why? It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities, and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love? But then... the story won't exist anymore. That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story.
Especially, who the figure in the background that's in the cage is what's confusing me the most. As you can see, they've moved several times despite the fact Cyrene hasn't.
Because the flower was
I don't know
no
what's going
longer
on.
pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless...
And now Cyrene just disappeared. What the hell is going on?
And the flower would finally understand what love is. Peach's words... I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is love?
What is love? Don't hurt me?
What is love meant?
I don't know.
Philia 093. Track lament.
That's not correct.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are...
I see what you saw. Unfortunately, I can't sing too much on a stream. Because, well, I could get copyright strike. The fact that I made the reference myself means I'm not surprised someone would go and roll into it.
That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Felia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. Mere remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear.
Is that why she's so
In them,
tiny?
The world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory. But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet. And that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false.
Ooh, it's the
That the
second
only
sighting
life
for
in
him.
Emphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now.
So is this supposed to be
Everything was false?
adult?
But you're standing
More
right
adult?
here.
Oh, she's even bigger than herself.
It's all a
I'm
dream?
still so confused. The more this makes less and less.
I haven't learned how to dream. Indeed. That's why I believe
all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress, 23.815%.
This has to be explaining the demiurge. That's the only thing that makes sense to
In the
this.
poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrance's pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye. Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today. Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Emphorius. I still don't get it, but I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet. Then I'll really look forward to it.
No idea.
In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene.
So wait, that's not her actual name. With how similar she's a reference to, and the fact that we've seen characters like this, I'm wondering that if that means she's the Honkai Star Rail version of Alicia.
Stories you will write. Perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still.
Because there has been references that like Bronya, Cohelia, Sile, Finon, I've heard is a reference to the character Kevin Cuss. Something similar to his last name. It might be the fact that her also name is Area. The place she's from is Area Alicia. I've seen this brought up that she's most likely.
You'll only reply to them.
Most likely.
With love and a smile.
So I guess this is the Cyrene we're seeing.
This will be a romantic story.
I'm still a little confused, but that little detail is at least something interesting.
You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. While you will depart and hold that final star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with her. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as As I've written.
So this is a hint of our story, the book we've been reading. Whoa!
And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now.
Mimi?
So this is all leading to what Mem was. That's what this all was? You are... I am who? We're back to not being able to hear her gaze watching outside cold. You... Wait, what? We're seeing a memory? You warmed me like warmth.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
The one walking beside me has always been... See, this Irene is so big.
The seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. Amphorius's heart. The demiurge. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem.
Alright, just so I understand that. So she's the... So at the end of the first ripple...
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer. Just like how miracles will eventually happen.
Should I call you Mem, Cyrene, or...
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once.
Do what you gotta do, mate.
I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
I will, Cyrene.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphorius's heart.
You were one of the keys to defeating Iron Tomb.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body.
Why do I keep doing that?
The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then... And what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars.
Hey, I've seen crazier.
I proved
That
to
was
be
from
nothing
Merlin.
more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
You've always been and will always be a member of the Flame Chase.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's
so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia-093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Emporius. Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half, Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia-093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive Demiurge to...
As an experimental factor, Philia-093 originally could only recognize an out. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.